Hi. Welcome to a game I'm really interested in. Um so let's see here. So let's load up floppy disk drive 1, Dead of the Brain disk A, reset emulation. Oh, die. Sorry about that. And floppy disk drive 2, Dead of the Brain 1 disk B. Hit reset. So this is PC98 version of a game called Dead of the Brain. Um, how do I put it? I was pitched on this that Snatcher is to Blade Runner as Dead of the Brain is to Night of the Living Dead. So it's an old like Japanese adventure game, more or less. And I wanted to ROMhack it after Police Knots, but I never had the time. There is a Turbo CD port, PC Engine CD, I guess. It actually looks a lot worse. I hope this comes through okay on the stream. It's not compressed too bad. This is that really nice, like, kind of artwork that these old Japanese games had. The character you're seeing... Oh, I can draw, that's right. See that there? That is Cole, or Koru. But Cole is the main character of the game. We are playing as him. I don't speak Japanese at all, so this is kind of going from memory from both Mark Laidlaw, who did Police Knots, and Aren Ronin, who did Danganronpa, who helped me out a little trying to understand some of this stuff. But Cole has just gotten home from work, more or less. And he's really annoyed because he had to do a lot of painting, and that's not even his job. His office is just sort of exploiting him. He's tired. He's finally got home. All he wants to do is have a shower and take a beer. PC98 is like MS-DOS, that's correct. So, there's his shower. And then after that, he's going to have a beer. And call it a day, because he's dead tired. I hate to spoil, of course, the main story of this game, but you know what happens. And then all of a sudden, he gets a phone call, and is annoyed because it's late. He's like, who could be calling me so late? I think. Again, I might be getting the details wrong. And it's his friend, Dr. Cougar. One thing I was a little worried about, I didn't know if I wanted to port this to a totally different engine and like maybe remake it in AGS or something. But if you watch Dr. Cougar, he doesn't animate at the same time the text blitz on screen. I feel like that's like an actual problem with the game. So Cole's like, kind of, what do you want? Watch. Oh, it didn't happen here. But the point is, like, I feel like it should be animating while the text is blitzing on screen. It's something I don't think I'd ever want to play with if I did ROM hack this. Oh, there he is. I don't know if you saw it there. Anyway, Dr. Cougar is telling you, Cole, you gotta come over. I invented something. This is incredible. You have to come over right now. And Cole's like, come on, Doc. It's really late at night. I don't want to, you know, get up. And he's like, no, you have to see this. And then Cougar says, if you don't come over right now, I'm going to tell Terry about Sheila. And I don't think you're supposed to know that backstory yet. But basically, you have a couple other friends like Terry and Sheila. And Terry has a thing for Sheila. But you and Sheila started dating. And you kind of feel bad and don't want to tell Terry. So Dr. Cougar is socially blackmailing you to go over to his house and the experiment. Somebody said something about the DeLorean, which, yeah, exactly. It's like kind of a little bit of Back to the Future there. And there, I think, I think that's Kuga. Yeah, he's like, ah, ha, 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 yeah. No, wait, no, you didn't say yeah. Teru. Yeah, something like come over. I don't know. All right. And Cole's like, you know how Japanese video game protagonists are, like, what's next? Just gonna moat to myself for a while there. Dr. Cole's a good guy, or Dr. Cougar's a good guy, blah, blah, blah. Alright. So we go there. And I really kind of wanted to write my own script in a way, too. If you notice how Cougar is spelled here, by the way. Laidlaw, after police stops, is saying as part of the localization, he might have wanted to keep Cougar's name spelled like that, by the way, and not quote unquote fix it. Which I don't know how I feel about it. So here I don't know what they're saying at all, really. Oh wait. Anyone read that? Wait, Battle Cattle, can you read this? Let's see here. He's saying he wants to keep low. A fair amount, but I'm no natural. Looks like not make too much noise, says Juice Dupe. So okay, yeah. So I kind of know what's gonna happen. So yeah, he's like, don't be too loud about this, but I want to. He wants to show you something. However, Cole says that's exaggerating. Don't make too much noise. Don't exaggerate. I say. So, if you're curious who's speaking, at least you can see Cougar animates after the text is done. Let's see here. Yeah. Anyway. So let's see. Doc, I think it's just something on the order of non-cause. Let me guess. I'm just gonna guess it's something like, you know, why the hell did you bring me over here? Stop beating around the bush. Show me what you got. Oh, and then Cole, look out! I mean, that could be a little scarier. That's not a bad image, though, really. That was supposed to be gunshots, that sound effect, by the way. Let me just see chat's reaction to that. Nothing? Oh, there we go. So my favorite thing about that too is that the reaction to the cat jumping at Cole is the doctor shoots it with a gun, and you know, he's like, I think he's like, Cole, are you all right? You know. So if I remember, yeah, that cat. So the cat's dead. Cole is obviously freaked out because, to his knowledge, a cat's just jumped at him, and his doctor friend has just shot it with a gun. I mean, we know what's happening here, but Cole doesn't, of course. He got bit? Oh, I didn't know that. Juice Stoop says he got bit. Did Cole get bit by the cat? I had no idea about that part. He got bit. Holy. See, I didn't realize that. Anyway. Kitty. Oh, Kitty is the name of the cat, by the way. You can see it right here. I believe that's Kite. So let's see here. Just Stoop. Yeah, he says it hurts. Let's see. Junior, does this play out like a B movie like that one? I don't know, honestly. Frozen, I think Cole got bit, but I'm really not sure. Yeah, Cole did. Let's say rabies. I didn't see, honestly. I wasn't looking. The cat was mauled by a dog. Oh, I see. The doctor's taking care of him. Well, let me just ask Juice, am I going too fast? Cole actually has rabies now. Yeah, that's it, Tank Man. A bit. Sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, and obviously with Twitch delay and stuff, I'm not sure. He was actually the cat. That part I didn't really understand. Let's see. Cole sounded like he was gasping when at one point. Oh, he He brought him back to life, the cat, right? So he's telling Cole now, yeah. Doc, I'm just gonna imagine Cole saying, "You're a fucking idiot." Let's see here. What's the cat's name? Kitty is the cat's name, by the way. The cat was dead. I love Japanese, too, because, like, those 3 lines with all that kanji could actually just be the cat's dead. Let's see here. Cole can't comprehend scientific terms, apparently Juice says, which I'm assuming is like a summary. So yeah, Cole, I guess, is kind of like the Marty McFly character here. So, if I remember correctly, at some point, Doc is going to actually prove he can bring the cat back. This, I suppose, is Cole just dotting. There's Kitty. Marilee says, "Can you bring the cat back again? Because I could go for an encore of that." Talardar, yes, this game is called Dead of the Brain. And I mean, that's not like a translation. Like, if you look at the katakana, it's like Dead of the Brain. Like they try to sound it out, you know. It's dead right for now, and then let's not, Doc. Okay, I see. So Juice saying, yeah, so Doctor's like, look, if you can't comprehend it, I'll show it to you. And then it appears like nothing's happening. Excuse me. So, well, Juice translated that he's injecting something, which I think, yeah, that's probably accurate. Let's see. No way, apparently. Little Twitch effects. Oh, I was reading chat. Did I miss there are Twitch effects on the cat? Oh, yeah, there are. All right, that is kind of creepy. Let's see. This can't be happening. Frozen Treasure's like, why would you do that to the cat? Because Dr. Cougar is supposed to be a comical sort of scientist, but he's kind of a dick. Accounting nightmare. I just came in and I don't like where this is going. Let's see. So Cougar's like, ha 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 ha, zombie. I read zombie. Jozoe skilled. I don't know. It said something about zombie. Taladar, no, I'm not translating it. But I had the story told to me by people who could read it beforehand. And, Justoop is translating in chat, though. He's saying this is something you should announce to the world. You could win a Nobel Prize. But apparently it says it can cause feral effects to the host. So let's see here. Cougar, I don't know what he's saying there. Probably something ridiculous. Something about Kitty, why... Junior, do you get to play from a zombie's POV? I really don't know. I've never finished the game because it's an adventure game and you need to read it. I've always liked this option, by the way, which is go with 2 exclamation points. Not 3 because that would be too ridiculous, but not 1 because that's not expressive enough. Let's see here. It can cause feral effects to the host. Doc needs to find something to calm the subject. Why are you trying to attack humans? I don't get that part, but... Let's see here. Oh my son. I don't know that one. So for this project, were I to take it on, I of course need a translator, but I have my ways. I don't know that this game does have death scenes in the uninvited. Excuse me. At any rate. That is a police officer who I believe came by because he heard shooting. And if I remember correctly, they're like, you know what? Cougar comes up with the idea of like hiding the cat's body in the freezer. Because that, you know, because he doesn't, I guess he doesn't want, people to know that he's working on this, or he doesn't want the cop to know that something's up. So he's just like, you know, the cop's like, open up. So they hide Kitty in the freezer. Let's see here. Police officers is like, some other stuff. Deathmaster says laws against cat shooting and zombieism, of course. Madrick says, so how long until the doc shoots the cop and reanimates him? I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, the cop, I think the cop is actually in here with them. And they're just trying to say, nothing's going on here now, you know. And he's like, I'd better check this out. I think something weird is going on here. And then if I remember, well, I'll wait for it. He's just like, okay, I guess nothing's wrong. Yeah, I'm looking around. I don't see anything. So, yep. Anyway. He's like, the cop's like, okay, well, I guess everything's alright. And I forget how Cougar explains away all the gunshots and shit. Cop's about to leave when they decide to speak for a long time. This game have no audio? Wait. Hold on a second. You can hear the game audio, right? Just making sure checking. Yeah, audio's fine. Okay, good. So anyway. I feel like there's a point where the cop... I'll turn it up a little bit then if it's a little quiet for you. It's quiet, but it's... Yeah, let me turn it up. I'm sorry about that. Get 8 instead of 5. Let me know how 8 is. Oh, there he is, yeah. There's our cop. That is... I don't know why it takes so long for him to appear on screen, but there he is. Just make sure I'm not being drowned. I'm the most important thing. I have to absolutely make sure I'm not being drowned out. No. Let's see here. Well, I mean, I know there's no need for audio per se, but there is music, and it's not bad music. What do you call it? Valid on 98 says, for some reason, it reminded of the piano from Cobra. But I will say the Turbo CD version might have had better audio, but the graphics were way, way, way worse. The cop is beautiful. He needs to iron his shirt. His shirt is way too big on him, too. That thing is, like, just sagging the fuck down. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this whole conversation is, because really the order of events is pretty quick, you know. Wait, actually, something's here, because now the chap is like, Choto mate kudasai. That's all I can read. Oh, wait. That voice? Is that voice? This is... Wait a minute. That voice... I don't know. Cougar's like, nah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I feel like at this point the cop's hearing sounds. Like a meowing, maybe. Oh, and then Doc's... Yeah, so thanks again. Just Juice Stoop. Yeah, Juice Stoop saying he can hear a cat. It's a stray in the yard. Cop saying, no, it's coming from the fridge. And then, obviously, Cougar's like, no, don't go to the fridge. You know, it's okay. Now I think he's whispering, like, Doc, he's gonna find Kitty. And Doc's like, yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I'm just guessing. I don't know what he's saying here. So... Oh, shit. Oh, the cat killed the cop. So, I think now, Cole's like, so basically Cole is like, yeah, we're in trouble, I think. And the doctor is like, we are very obviously in trouble because because your cat in the your reanimated cat from the refrigerator killed the cop. And, sorry, Marilee's like game of the year. I keep looking, she really loves this game. And then we got a couple people just joining us, I noticed, because they're all like, why is there a cat in the fridge? But anyway, Dr. Cougar has a great idea, though, which is... Wait, does the doctor have it or does Cole have it? But one of them has the idea, why don't we use the resurrection potion, chemical, whatever, that you just invented, and that way we can save the cop and we won't be in trouble anymore. That would probably be the wisest move. And again, I don't remember which one of them has that idea. It looks like the doctor does, because Cole's like, no. Wait, is that yeah? I think? Yeah. So anyway. Kitty... Well, maybe it worked on Kitty. I mean, it's got to work on the cop, right? Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, Cougar doesn't like that. It's fine, cat tested, Arsenic says. Yeah, so that's the problem, is when you know the, like, sort of short form of the story, but you can't read all the dialogue, so... At some point, they're going to try it. Can't read any of that. Oh, I used to know that one. Whatever. Let's see here. The resurrection serum is actually a virus, is what the doc says. Madrigal has the notion that they reanimate the cop and he kills the cat again. You call it? Damn it, voice of dog, don't make me repeat myself on stream, but Mark Laidlaw from Police Knots did kind of tell me the short of the intro, more or less, and Aaron Ronan helped, like, I was trying to suss out these dialogue boxes, so I only know is the general idea, really, but, and Juice Dupe is translating it in the chat, but the cop won't attack him because humans are smarter, so we've injected the cop, and I guess we're timing it. So this is not going well, as you can see, because it's taking a lot longer for anything to happen than with the cat. So they're like, we're in trouble, because now we've not only killed a cop, but maybe we've also injected him with some weird chemical or something. They don't say that part. Sort of an audio hiccup there. Oh, there we go, yeah. Let's see. So, that's the police officer. I think that's, dot, 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 dot. Oh, jeez. So they're both freaking out. And that shirt is way too big on the cop still. And the blood is just fucking pouring out of him. The neck wound I get, but holy shit. So they run, and they decide to escape from the zombie cop by going to a cemetery. And maybe they'll lose him there. You can see him chasing them and stuff. That's Cole on the left, by the way. That's us. And they're freaking out. Just running through the cemetery, all that stuff. But then, oh, that's, let me just censor that out right there. That's just naughty. Excuse me. But then, oh no, the doctor tripped on a rock. And his formula smashed. Who could have seen it coming? Natter 16. Everything about this situation seems to have been a terrible idea. And if you look, this is Stephen King's grave. He died in 1984 in the Dead of the Brains canon. And then his hand dropped off, too. These people cannot like Stephen King. Yep. And now Stephen King's bloody hand is slowly crawling towards us while the cop was chasing us. And then I think I don't know what happened there, honestly. And this whole thing is the fucking prologue, by the way. So this is Dead of the Brain from the Nightmare Collection. It is made by a company named Fairy Tale. The guy who got it for me actually really had to dig for this and apparently found it in a big, like, zip with, like, a ton of hentai games and shit. It was that and then this, because I was looking for this and one other game, which I might even show you tonight. But there is a there are 3 games in the Nightmare Collection, to my knowledge. There is Dead of the Brain 2, so there was the sequel, and Marine Filth, which is apparently, according to GStoop, the subtitle says "The Scream of the Spirit." So I think at that point we might stop here because I don't know what happens from here on out. So we'll just take a save state. And, you know, maybe we'll give it a shot. But I will ask you if you'd like to see one other game really quickly.